Yeah.
Thing number 4.
Yeah.
So I'm here with my good friend Joe again. We didn't finish up the last time. My camera kept cutting out, but I got a new camera. We're both wearing our shades because it's like 101 degrees, 202 degrees.
Yeah.
We're down in a hole right now.
We're down in a hole.
We're down in a hole.
Yeah.
And we're feeling, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good now down here.
Feeling
cool.
so small.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. First things first, Joe. I wanted to talk about your mom.
Right.
Your mom just passed away. We all loved your mom.
Yeah, she did.
And you know, your mom was. This dungeon is because of your mom. Nobody knows, but your mom had Joe Jace.
Right.
And she had that for how long, Joe?
Oh, probably pretty close to 10 years, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, for 10 years.
Yeah. We had stores all over the states, so
right.
Yeah, I got to travel a lot,
right.
all through the states.
And guys, my videos that I do, I've worn his mom's outfits. They're in here in the dungeon, and I just get a wild hair and I just put stuff on. I got this thing right here that I've worn, and your mom made. Yeah. And it's just something that I wore, and I know it's crazy.
And there's like 1,000 of them.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like.
And this is my favorite one right here. And the headdress I wore for "Send Me an Angel" was great. It was funny. I tried to put makeup on, and yeah, I had a good time doing that.
The capes, the velvet capes. Carney Wilson modeled one of them on a magazine once.
And I have one of those, and I think it's the only one I found there. I want you to have that because it's a cloak. It's a cloak.
That's what it is. That's what we sold.
And it's got weights in the back of it, and it's so ominous.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to use it in my next video. Is what I'm going to use. I got these big old stilettos, and I'm using that cloak in my next video because it's badass. It's badass. But I wanted to talk about a little bit about GreatScott and some of the things that you're doing, because you don't have a lot out on YouTube.
No. There's some.
There's some.
Couple, but yeah.
I mean, you've played with he's played with so many people that we can't even, it'll be just useless just to say everybody. But his own stuff, like me, kind of being a hired gun and being, we don't have a lot of our own stuff.
Right.
But you are now writing some, you've always written the great stuff. The only.
Well, Darren, I'm not the greatest guitar player. I'm okay. I get by, but I mean, not bragging, but I can write songs. I'm a songwriter.
You are a songwriter, like Elton John, like the Elton John guy that writes songs. Right. I mean, you're that good of a songwriter.
Oh,
the only songwriter I know that might be as good as you is my son Matthew. He's an incredible songwriter. He's one of those guys. Some guys have it, some guys don't. I'll be writing a song, it'll be so technical, and I'll be so proud of it, and then my son will come and he'll say, "Listen to this," and I'll be like, "What the fuck?" What the I give up.
No, you ain't never gonna give up, man.
Matter of fact, I'm wearing these right now. These are for my sons. Both of my sons got honor roll this year. One's in college, one's in grammar school, but they got honor roll. I never got honor roll in my life.
So, come on.
We were
going to be rock stars.
We were just.
We didn't have plan B.
It was plan A. Yeah, it was plan A, and that was it. We still have plan A. We said fuck plan B a long time ago.
Right.
And that's our motto. Fuck plan B. Don't have no plan B. Work hard, and now promote the fuck out of us. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, learn how to work a computer and sound design.
Oh my God, okay. This sound design, I want to tell you a story. It's going to freak you out, Joe. Okay? Okay, so I'm working this cakewalk stuff, right? Vegas Pro, I'm trying to figure out how it all works together. I finally quantized something. Quantize means get a beat, and then you just press a button and you make it,
and it's perfect.
60, and then it's perfect. Yeah. Do they want to talk on my show? Who is it? Who is it?
Marky Mark.
Oh God, no, not him. Okay.
We love you, Mark.
Yeah, but
we love you, Mark.
But not.
I can't answer right now.
Not right now. He'll talk for hours.
We love you though, Mark.
Yeah. So here's the deal. So I quantize this, and it's perfect, right? I'm like, okay, I'll try to build something to this. And then guess what it says? Would you like me to humanize it for you? What? Humanize it. They want to humanize it now. Now it wants to do you want to humanize it? What was wrong with me, Joe? What was wrong with my humanness?
I always thought you might not be human.
I'm telling you. What the fuck was wrong with my humanness?
I don't know. That's scary. That's scary.
Because it wants to humanize, so it's not human. It's not human, right? So it made it perfect, right, people? It made it perfect.
Right.
Now it wants to mess it up a little bit to make it human.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's still not human.
No. But the whole artificial intelligence, man.
Should we just give up? It's futile to resist.
It's scary. Futile. They're gonna have robots in a few years, man. I'm telling you, they can make decisions on their own.
There's these two guys on I watched a lot of YouTube videos, Joe. I'm trying to learn this shit. And the guy's talking about Melodyne, and he's talking about auto-tune, right? Now you guys, me and Joe have you quantized your shit yet?
No.
Have you auto-tuned it yet?
No.
Have you Melodyned it yet?
No, I don't even know that word, so. Yeah.
Okay. These are new words to me too.
I know. It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
These guys say, oh, well, they were showing on YouTube how to use Melodyne. I guess it's do harmonies. You know, your harmonies are real perfect. And then auto-tune, of course.
Perfect.
Yeah, but it messes it up, I think. It humanizes it a little bit.
Well, if you want it humanized.
I don't fucking know. I'm just freaking out over it. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think that most people humanize it because it's all the same crap.
No, they say that it sounds funny if you don't humanize it again. You gotta make it perfect and then fuck it up a little bit.
Yeah, sing off key right here.
But not fuck it up as bad as we do.
Well, yeah.
See, we're bad.
Right.
We're humans.
Right.
I mean,
but dude,
you don't want to fuck it up that bad.
But dude, that's what's great about doing your own music. You know, if you screw up, it's like, oh, I meant to do that. You know.
Right. Sometimes I screw up. Sometimes I roll with it, and it's even better.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I don't know what happened.
And then you don't remember what you did.
Oh, fuck.
Me neither. I'd be shredding.
No.
Man, I could never do it again. Never.
But here, I bounce all over the place. But let's bounce back to GreatScott and some of the things that you're doing. And we got some recording. We're going to be putting it down, and you're going to build a video. But right now, I think what we're just going to do is get a recording out there for you guys to listen to because it's amazing stuff. You're gonna,
I think you guys will enjoy it. I think you will.
I think it's going to blow your guys' mind.
It's really a little bit, I don't know, kind of, if you mix Soundgarden with Queensryche and
awesome.
King's X, of course, influenced.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just the best stuff right there.
Well,
just the best stuff.
I love my music, man. I love our music. And then Rudy Paris is playing bass.
Yeah,
and
he's playing drums. Ray
Harbor's playing drums, and yeah. Yeah, I love it, man. I can't wait to get back in and start writing. But I've been pretty much on lockdown for.
Well, he's been watching. His mother's been sick, and he's really been watching. He's been a good mama's boy. He's
I am a mama's boy. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, and you were diligent.
I lost like 2 or 3 fiancés over it, but I'm cool with it. Yeah. I said, hey, I'm taking care of mom. There's the door. Don't let it hit you in the house on the way out.
But now, everybody, it's time for him to rise. And I think that you're going to see, as he rises, you're going to see an artist that you've never seen before, and that is worthy of it. You know, I mean.
Can you tell Darren loves me?
No, I'm telling you, he's worthy of your guys' attention and. You know,
well, they'll hear it.
On this show, I really
listen to it.
On this show, I really want my audience to understand something. You know that we're some of the last.
Yeah.
We're some of the last people that do it real time.
I was watching a show last night. They mentioned the artist who sold the most touring, and I never even heard of the guy. I can't even tell you his name. Never heard of the guy.
Well, there's people like Coachella and stuff like that they just play albums and stuff.
Yeah.
They mix songs and they're like big stars, dude.
Man.
They're big stars.
How many of those people you think play an instrument?
I don't know. It's a new instrument. When I was going to MI, remember back in the day?
Oh yeah, I remember.
They were just starting to do that mixing stuff. There was a class that they had opened up there. And it was, and all us guitar players, you know, we were from the 80s. You know, I was at MI when Steve Vai was there, Paul Gilbert. Paul Gilbert.
He was like your neighbor.
He's my neighbor. I used to walk with him every day and talk to him every day. He taught me all my scale work, and he was very, very nice. And that world, it was 85, 86. That was when the guitar players were just, that was, you know, Vinnie Moore came down, Tony McAlpine.
Yeah.
And then when, you know, of course I got into...
And you guys are probably hearing names that you've never heard, but you need to check them out.
You know, Alan Holdsworth, my favorite.
He's from another
when I went to MI, I wanted to tell you that too. When I came back from MI and I came back to Visalia, I was a big fish here, you know, but there I was a little tiny minnow. You know, and I came back here, and you guys thought I was really good.
Oh man, you were like Yngwie when you came back. If you would have took that route.
But I felt so small.
No.
So small that, and I needed to learn so much. And I started getting into Friday Night in San Francisco with Paco de Lucia and Al Di Meola and John McLaughlin. And I started hearing all these guitar players that I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Right.
And I went a different direction. I started studying other things, and if I would have kept my nose to the grindstone,
but what you were doing, man, it was job.
You know, but I tried to bring it back here to the valley, and everybody was like, well, do you know any Willie Nelson? You know.
Oh, I know.
I would be playing pieces, because I was in competitions, and I would be in competitions all over California.
Sick.
And remember, Uno le Mosca the Dios for the Barrio song with the tremolo and stuff like that, and all those pieces that I used to do.
Oh, dude.
I used to do classical pieces that were off the hook.
Off the hook. And I would always tell you to play For the Love of God. I love that.
I remember playing that. Remember Steve Kinley?
Yeah.
It was a Christmas time, and I just got through finishing this piece. It's like a 19-page piece, dude, okay? I worked months and months on it. And I played it, and before I was done, people were getting up, talking, you know. It was just people here didn't have the mentality to really listen to it. And then Steve Kinley sat down and played this C, G, D and sang this country song. Oh my God, you should get it recorded. Remember Steve Kinley, if you're listening to this, you know. Oh my God, it's so incredible! And I was just like crushed. I was like, what the fuck?
But man, come back.
I know.
We're older now. You know, it's
what the fuck.
They don't appreciate the skill. You know, but I guarantee you, the musicians sitting there were tripping on you.
Yeah, but you don't want to play for musicians. Fuck musicians.
Right. Yeah, I know.
You don't make no money doing that, huh?
I know.
You'd be poor like us. So, and that thing with Melodyne, I wanted to tell you. These guys says there haven't been an album done in the last 10 years without the Melodyne and the auto-tune. And this is fixing your voice.
This means that if you want, you will not sing off key.
Right.
And you can have harmonies around you that are perfect.
Right. Everything.
Learn how to work a computer, people.
So,
you don't really have to play guitar.
So we practice every day for all our lives, right?
Oh man, you were a beast.
8 hours a day, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And guess
I was down there, remember?
And guess what it got me?
Well,
nothing.
You sat
right here.
Sat right here next to me.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
But I remember I was down there when the earthquake hit.
Oh yeah.
What was it? Was it Northridge?
We were in Northridge. We were in Northridge earthquake.
Yeah.
Big earthquake.
Yeah, I was sleeping on your couch, man. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that was great.
Ooh, scary. But we had some fun times down, dude. I love going down there, man. When you were there, that was cool.
Yeah, it was the time of the '80s where all the pretty boys.
Oh yeah,
they used to try to fix me up with big hair. I'm this oaky guy. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I got these. I lost my girlfriend to one of those guys. She came over and I had a beautiful, I had a beautiful girlfriend, and I wanted to practice. I was like a nerd. I was like a nerd. Like I gotta practice.
Yeah, you weren't a nerd.
No, I was a nerd. I tell you, I was a nerd. And she went out with this guy, this singer guy, looks like David Lee Roth and shit. Fucking, found them, kissing and stuff, and I was hurt, but I was so into my music that it was all right. Those are good times and bad times. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut this part out. But Anyways, I just wanted to, you know, thank your mom for down here. This is,
yeah,
you know,
man, the potential's off the hook down here, man. You know what I mean?
There's been a lot of people down here, guys.
Yeah.
We can't say, but we'll say some Perry, some Doobie Brother guys. A lot of people has been down here.
Right.
It's a mecca for. It's a little tiny hole in the wall, down underground.
And actually, this place used to be
a brothel.
A brothel. And I always wondered what these little rooms were.
Concubine.
You know, then we had
concubine were in those
well, we had a sale. We sold a sidewalk sale, and an old man came up and said, "I used to take the prostitutes coffee down there, and they'd give me a quarter." Back in whenever it was, 1930, 40, whatever. Yeah. So then it all makes sense. The chandelier.
The big
little
staircase, right? The little rooms,
and then you know the song "Show Me the Beautiful." The song I wrote, "Show Me the Beautiful," we were down here, it was like 3 in the morning, and I'm showing the guys the song, I just wrote it the night before, and I said, I go, I think I'm going to put a solo right here. I said, I think I'm going to put a solo right here, to Rudy and Ray, and we all three heard a little girl's voice say, "I think so," and practice was over. And Ray and Rudy, they don't like coming down here by themselves.
Now, nobody likes to come down.
It's pretty trippy, but I
practically lived down here, you know, for the last year.
Yeah.
And the only time that I felt bad was the first day. And I came into that back room and my hair stood up on my back of my neck and I felt something so strong. And I was like, I needed to get out quick. But I stopped and I just said, hey, I want to be here. I think I made peace with it. And
well, here's another thing too. We wrote the song, and then we had a little after hours thing down here one night. And this girl, and I know her, hi Tiff. Anyway, she started freaking out, man. She started just screaming, yelling, like she said, a little girl got killed in that back room, the same room we were in. Yeah, she started tripping. And she didn't even know the story about the song, about us, about anything.
So it was probably maybe a young hooker at the time.
But that was a little girl's voice we heard.
Oh,
like 7 years old,
maybe
8 years old.
Yeah.
But I don't trip on that, man. I don't really believe in ghosts and stuff, man. I believe in angels and demons. I believe demons can form and do whatever they do.
Yeah, well now you're scaring the fuck out of me right now.
I'm not scared.
So you got any?
I'm not scared of no ghosts.
I know. So you got any what the fucks this week? Any what the fucks?
Man, you know, man, we could go on for days about how the music is, man. It's just, it's sad. It's sad because these young kids they're not developing into artists. They're developing into, I can work a computer.
But maybe if we can educate these people that we got as, you know, as our. What do you call them? Fans? They're not our fans, but they're our audience. Just our audience.
Yeah.
Maybe we can spread a little education of what you're listening to. You know, be mindful of what you listen to.
Right.
And maybe make people accountable. You know, don't just like anybody. I mean, make them know what you're listening to. It's quality.
Right.
Demand quality in your life, people. Demand quality. I think if you demand quality, your life can be better in so many different ways.
And you know, if we grew up in this age, we might not even have developed the skills we do have. Well, because we would have been on the computer too.
I'm glad we did. We're like I said, we're the last of the Mohicans.
But I mean, if the parents out there are listening, you know, get your kids back off that computer a little bit. Get them an instrument.
Yeah.
Get that creativity out of them in music. Not in computer.
Okay, I want to say one last thing. I don't want this to go over too long, but I want to say one thing about a music store. You know, I don't have a lot of money to buy strings and to buy picks or anything. If I get money, it goes to my family, it goes to my bills, and that first. And if anything left over, you know, then I'll get something. Well, you know, I go into White's Music the other day, and it almost made me cry. I had some change. I needed to get some picks. I wanted to get some picks because I was going to do some. So I laid my change out there. You know what they did?
What?
They threw it back at me. They gave me some picks, and they gave me some strings, $17 strings.
Yeah.
And they said, just,
Hey.
you know.
That's great, man.
White's Music, and they
People bless people all the time.
and they've done that more than once. You think Guitar Center would have done that for me?
No.
They don't even know.
No.
No. White's,
Maybe if you would have bought like $1,000 worth of stuff, they might have thrown
I don't know. I don't know. But I'm
Maybe.
telling you, White's Music here in Visalia. What are they on? Are they on
Caldwell and Court.
and Court?
That's where I got my wreck right there.
Did you? Well, besides his wreck, White's Music, I want to thank you, White's Music, for that, because that's just, we're musicians, we don't have a lot of money. For you to do that for me was just so, man, so important to me. It just lifted me up. I got on my bicycle, you know, and I went on.
I want to
Ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike.
Wait, we didn't have auto-tune.
I know, we don't have auto-tune, right? Fuck auto-tune, fuck auto-tune. Okay, but to end this, we're gonna do some music with Joe's, and I want you guys to listen to it.
Yeah, check it out. I think you guys like it.
Yeah, is there any last things that you want to say to the people, Joe?
Well, you know, I think you like it. I've had people tell me it sounds a little bit.
It's GreatScott. It's called GreatScott.
Chris Cornell a little bit, but no, he sounded like me. I was here for it.
Right. Joe Scott's a badass, guys. He's a badass.